Hello and welcome to Math. Today we are going to be looking at fractions. Okay, so for our first fraction video, we're going to be talking about models and fractions and how to turn a model into a fraction. So I have a little hockey question here. Whitburn's hockey teams are mixed teams of girls, orange circles, and boys, the green circles. So the first question is, what fraction of the players were boys? So what we have to do first is find the denominator. The denominator is the number on the bottom. So in order to do that, we have to count the total number of players on the ice. So let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the denominator of our question, of our answer, is going to be 12. All right, so for the numerator, that's what it's specifically asking us about. So now I'm not looking at the total number of players, I'm only looking at what fraction are boys. And if I look back to my description here, the boys are the green circles. So here we go, we're going to count just the green circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is our numerator, our number on top. And that's it. So 7/12 of the players were boys. And now I get to do my sentence, because we always do a sentence. There we go. 7/12 of the players were boys. Now the next question is, what fraction of the players were girls? All right, so I'm just going to pan back here a little bit so we can see the whole rink and the question. All right, so, and I'm going to get the description of it too. So now we're going to see how many were girls. So our denominator, our bottom number, is going to stay the same because even though we're counting girls, orange circles now, the number of players on the rink are the same. There's still 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So our denominator is the total number involved, the whole thing, the whole group of people. So our denominator is still 12, and now for our numerator, our top number, that's what it's asking us for. What fraction of the players were girls? So our girls are the orange circles, so we're going to count only the orange ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5/12 of the players were girls. And now I can do my sentence. Oh, but not if I run into the stand here. Ta-da! Beautiful. Now, a trick question. Not very tricky, but you'll be able to do it, no problem. So now it says, what fraction of the players were goalies? Oh, well this time it doesn't matter what color they are. The denominator, the bottom number, is still going to be the same because the number of players on the ice have not changed. The whole number of players, the whole group of people has not changed. The denominator is still 12. This time, the numerator is how many goalies there are. For those of you who don't know hockey, goalies are the people that stand in front of the goalie's crease there, in front of the goal posts and the nets. So there is a big total of 1, 2 goalies. So my sentence, 2/12 of the players were goalies. And that's it. That's how we turn a model into a fraction. So the denominator is the bottom number, the total number of whatever it is you're looking at, group of people in this case. The numerator is whatever specific thing they're asking you to find. That's what part of the big total is something specific, like girls or boys or goalies. So for the next part, it's how to turn a fraction into a model. So this is working backwards the other way. So only 2/3 of Tommy's cookie had chocolate chips. So how do I know how many cookies I'm working with? Well, the trick is right here. It says cookie. So I only get to work with one cookie this time. So I'm going to draw one cookie, and then I'm going to break it up. Now, how many sections do I have to make? That's what the denominator tells us. The bottom number, the denominator, tells us how many pieces the whole thing is broken up into. So I am going to break this up into 3 pieces, and the key is, guys, they've got to be 3 equal pieces. And that I can tell by looking at it is not quite equal, but you get my drift. I will not mark you on like using a protractor for this. You don't have to worry about that. As long as I can see that you've tried to make it equal. If you give me something that is obviously unequal, like if you've done this, guys, this is not close to thirds. I will not give that to you. Wrong. Try to make it equal as best as you can. So 2/3 of this now, 2 of these pieces. So we have 3 pieces. That's our denominator. 1, 2, 3. That's the total number of pieces that the one cookie is broken into. So now 2 of them has chocolate chips. So for 2 of these sections only, I'm going to put in little chocolate chips. And it doesn't matter how many you put, because it doesn't tell you how many you have to put. You can just put as many as you want, as long as, look, we're going to go into a sugar coma here with all of this chocolate. But sometimes you just need a little chocolate in your day. There you go. I think that this guy needs more chocolate. Okay, there's more chocolate here than cookie. But the point is 2/3, 2 parts of the 3 parts total is now shaded in. So here's our 2 parts, 1, 2, and 3 is how many parts the whole thing is broken into. So this is our model. 2/3 of Tommy's cookie has chocolate chips. Now this one here, I've done another one. 8 people came to my house for supper. 2/8 of them were my grandparents. So I've got to show this. So I can show this a couple different ways. My model could be people sitting around a table because we're eating supper. So I could draw my little table here, and I'm going to put 8 people total around the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are heads. All right, so 2 of them were my grandparents. So 1, 2. There, that's it. There are 2 of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. So 8 is the total number of people, and 2 of them are the total number of grandparents. That's it. I could also show this another way if it's easier for you to think this way. I have my 8 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's my denominator. That's how many people total. 2 of them are my grandparents. So I'm going to show 2 of them are my grandparents. I can circle 2 of them, or I can color in 2 of them. There we go. So as long as you're showing 2 parts of the total 8. And that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now guys, we are 1/3 of the way there. See you in the next video.